Hey, welcome in. This is Jay Fidenza again. We're going to talk and review another course, uh, the Jack Nicklaus Signature Edition, which you can get for free at Ecstasy Abandonware. I talk about that on my other videos. You can search it, download the game, and then go to these different web pages, or just try to search them out on Google to get these custom courses which people make. And I'm surprised by a lot of these courses. The one we're going to look at is Autumn Valley, done by Lawrence Roberts, who is actually a developer and architect, and he had some time off, so he made this course, which is very scenic, which is definitely on a 9 out of 10 just for the color alone. But some of the reviews I gave, I said that it's tricky. The trees are all over. Elevation is interesting, up and down, almost like disarray. Random stuff is everywhere. Let's take a look. Hole number 2, the par 5. I made the green in 2 there with the 3-iron. Now I'm playing novice mode, so I can take liberties with the hooks and slices, but it's champion tees, and I was taking mulligans during my practice, so it took maybe a couple times to figure out what works. You don't have to do what I did. You can find your own way, and I think that's half the fun of playing these. Here's hole 3, using the pitching wedge. You see, it's very scenic. Now, he lives in the northwest corner of Arkansas. If you read the text file that comes along with the game, I'm going to try to go fast here. Here's the front angle. But he was always impressed with the natural beauty, he says. And real holes were inspirations for the ones he made here, and he indicates that in the quotes before the hole. Here's the drive to the green in 1 on that par 4. He overpowered the driver. Now, you don't have to do that, and he explains that you can take risks in these courses, or you can play the strategic way. He talks about the arrangements fall into penalizing and strategic, and the strategic architecture is recognizable by the presence of severe hazard on one side of play, usually adjacent to the best spot for play, but steadily increasing the difficulty level. There's the birdie from the fringe on number 9. But he says you have hazards on one side of play, and then you have the bailout on the other. And he says that daring golfer will aim at the best spot for play and risk the punishment, while the timid golfer will play safely on one side. The daring golfer will take many birdies and bogeys, while the timid will take mostly pars. There's number 10, the drive punch with the forward, half overpowered. The punch will keep it a little bit straight. Now I noticed I had to use the punch and a lot of the fade in the draw, and I made note of that, and then I read the text file here, and it's exactly really what he said. Now here's number 11. Here's a nice shot. There's the birdie with the sand wedge from the rough. I get to you use the punch or the full shot is all you get here, but you get to master them. See, I'm hitting it before the ding, as it were, the center, so it curves to the left, kind of. I aim to the right. You can use your own method. And now we're coming up on hole 12 to par 3, and here's the 6-iron to the green. I think this took a couple shots to master this. Just hits off the ridge there. But finding out what works is half the fun. What you do is you can make notes and see what works and write it down. And then when you play these again, you can give it a try. Now the elevations go up and down, and there's a lot of bumps, and a lot of trees get in the way. There's into the rough there, but that was the punch drive. And there's the 35-foot from the fringe. I made that one. I'm sure it took a couple of tries. And you see the trees get in the way, the overhead, but you can use the view hole function, and then you can place your cursor anywhere and find out what lies out there on the fairways. There's the 3-wood overhit to reach the green in 1 on 14 on that par 4. So you can master that. You aim to the left, and then you slice to the right with an overpowered shot, and you can roll it up on the green that's high up there. That was an interesting hole. I can't wait to play that one a few more times. Who knows what results you can get, but if you get into some deep stuff, you can always bail out. This guy's an architect and developer. That's how he created the holes. Now there's number 14 for the eagle after getting on the green in 1 with the overpowered wood. Of course, novice mode, it must be different in advanced mode, and then expert mode, again, they really exaggerate your hooks and slices. You don't know what's going to happen. There's the 3-wood drive on 17. To get it right there, that took 6 or 7 tries to figure out what works. You can be daring or play it safe. Now it looks like he made the courses to be both ways. There's the overpowered 3-iron to the green in 2 on the par 5. Yeah, I overpowered it and hooked it a little to curve it in right up there on that shelf. And then he writes, the designer, Lawrence Roberts, here's hole 17. Eagle, will it be? No, it's not that easy. Yeah, coming towards the end here, here's 18, the punch shot, overpowered. But he writes that several shots give the advantage to fade or draw, or some even require it. There are numerous trees which require curve shot, even a punch shot for good recovery. The bunkers on the course, besides being carefully sculptured, have magnetic qualities which often suck balls in that might otherwise roll past. You might find heavy rough or light rough in the fairway in unusual location. Every effort has been made to provide for the fullest possible variety of shots from every conceivable lie. So read the text file that comes along with that. He has some good words in there. Again, he's an course developer and architect, and he lives in Arkansas. Has nice fall colors. And there's the 5-iron, half overpowered right there. Maybe we'll take a look at that again. So he says your journey's end is fraught with peril. I had to put that quote in there so you can see on this 18th hole. See the trees right there. Now I got to go around the tree. The pin's right behind it. It's half overpowered, see on the left, and then I sliced in. Once again, novice mode, you can take advantage of some of these shots. The 5-iron goes 173, overpowered, it may be around 183. But with that heavy curve, you got to add more power, and you want to get it past the hole so the rollout doesn't, end up in the bunker or too short. And then I'm going for the 43rd footer here to end the round. Will it lip out for the birdie? So there it is, Ecstasy Abandonware. Again, free. The signature edition, then you can import hundreds of different courses that people make. I mean, as a golfer, you could just download this just to learn course management, just to have fun. There are so many courses, and this Autumn Valley, I was really impressed. Lawrence Roberts, great course. I can't wait to try it again.